Welcome to Falcon Excel Academy. I am VJ and today I am going to teach you lecture number 18 of MS Excel 2021. Today we will talk about formulas. In formulas, we will only discuss two commands from the function library today. In this, we will talk about insert function and AutoSum, and along with that, we will discuss the define name group, how to use name manager, how to use define name, how to use the use in formula command, and how to use create from selection. There are countless functions in the function library and it is impossible to cover all of them in a single lecture, so we will make another video next time in which I will teach you about all the functions in detail. So today, let's start with the insert function. As always, before starting the lecture, I would like to say that if you learned something new from today's video, if you gained some new knowledge, then please do like and share this video. So let's start today's lecture. First of all, we'll talk about the insert function if you have written some data here. If you have typed in some values, like I have written 500, 200, 300, and 5,400 here, you can write any value here. Now, if we want to sum this, we go to the insert function and then click on sum. If you don't see the sum function, then you should click on select a category and then click on most recently used. The first function that appears will be sum. Click here and then click OK, and when you click OK, the function will be applied. So that was how to get the total of a single column. If your data is saved in multiple columns, like we have data in column A, column B, and also in column C, we want to get the total of all these in one place in a single cell. That is, we have these values written in these three columns, and we want the total of all of them to appear here in this cell. So for this, what we have to do is go to insert function, then click on sum, and after that, you have to click OK. Here, in the box that opens for sum, look at this. Here you click. After clicking there, you have to select the first column. Then you click on number 2 and select column B. After that, we click on number 3 and select column C. Now see, as soon as we click OK, you can see that the total of all three columns is appearing here. If you make any changes in any column, delete any value, or add a new value, you can see below that the total here also changes accordingly. So in this way, by using the insert function, you can sum the data from multiple columns in one place, and there are countless functions in it, which we will discuss later on. And after that, the next command here is AutoSum. In this, we have some ready-made functions available to us, including sum, average, count numbers, maximum, and minimum. So for that, what we need to do is either type any value here or use the values we already have. And if we want to find their sum here, you just need to click here and press enter, and the sum will be calculated. And after that, if you want to find the average here, just click on average and you can see the per day average being displayed here. And similarly, if you click here on count numbers to count all the numbers, just click on count numbers and press enter, and the numbers will be counted here. We have 6 numbers. If you type anything anywhere, for example, if you were to type some random names here, you'll clearly see that the text is not actually being counted. Only the specific numbers are being counted right now. And after that, the next function we'll talk about is maximum to find the largest value in this. So you need to go to AutoSum and then click on max. And as soon as we press enter, you can see here that 5,400 is the maximum value. If you want to find the minimum value, then click here, click on minimum, and by pressing enter, you can also search for the minimum value here. And after that, the next topic we are going to explore in detail is the name manager and define name tools. Whenever you find that you need to assign a specific name to a selection, or save it with a unique name for later use, you can take full advantage of this powerful and versatile feature. For example, if you select all these cells, after selecting them, you need to click here. As you can see, when we click here, we can rename it from here, and by clicking on define name, we can also rename it from here. So from here, you need to select where you want to use the rename selection within the workbook on sheet number 1 or on sheet number 2. Here, we want to use it across the entire workbook. A workbook contains multiple sheets, so here we need to give it a name. For example, let's say I name it total, or we can call it amount or even fee. After that, as soon as we click OK, the name for this selection appears here. Now the advantage of this is that if you want to sum it or do something similar, what we'll do is write equals to here, then type sum, and after that write fee here. Then we'll use the tab key, and after closing the bracket and pressing enter, you'll see the total will appear here. So in this way, by making a selection, you can also find out the total here. For example, you see we write equals to here, then we type max, and after that, use the tab key, then we type fee here, and again use the tab key, close the bracket and press enter. So as you can see, the maximum value here is coming out to be 5,400. So in this way, you can make a selection, and another big advantage is that if you are on any sheet here, whether it's sheet number 3, 4, 5, or anywhere else, and you want to go to that same selection or select that same data, then you just need to click inside the name box and type its name like fee. Now, as soon as you press enter, you will automatically go to that same selection. The next command we will learn about is the name manager. If you want to edit a name, or if you want to increase or decrease the selection, you need to go to the name manager. All the cells that you have renamed using define name will have their records available here. Here you can also create a new one, edit it, and by clicking here you can also delete it. As soon as we click on delete, that record gets deleted from here. After that, the next command we will talk about is use in formula. The use in formula command is not highlighted for us right now because we haven't saved any selection here yet. If you save different selections using define name, then you can use this function, this command. For example, on sheet number 1, I have written some data here. Now here I have a record for English, so I select English and then I clicked on define name, and here I gave it the name English. Now, as soon as we click OK, see here, it has been renamed and this selection is now named English. Now see this function, when we click here on use in formula, as soon as we click on English, it automatically selects English for you here. Now, how to use this with a function? For that, we have to write an equal sign, then type sum, open the bracket, and then click on English here. And after that, you have to close the bracket. For example, when we use the tab key to move to the next cell, you can see that the total has appeared here. So what this means is that whatever selections you have, whether it's for name, English, math, or any other selection you've saved, their records will be available here. Now, for example, let's repeat this. You have to select the math column here. After selecting, go to define name, then we give it the name math here. After that, we want to use it on the workbook, meaning all the sheets within the workbook will have access to it. Then we click OK. After clicking OK, now let's use the formula here again. If you want to find the maximum number or the minimum, for that you will write equals to and then type max. After that, you can see the function showing below. Click on it or use the tab key and then you need to type here. Go to use in formula and click on math. As soon as you click on math, that range will be selected automatically. After that, you will close the bracket. After closing the bracket, when you use the tab key or press enter, the maximum value will be displayed here. In this way, all the selections you have saved here will be shown and you can use them in the formula. After that, when you come to the next command here, it's create from selection. If you want to add the selection of multiple columns, like if you want to add the roll number, the name, and also the other subjects, then for that we will use create from selection. So first of all, let's remove the selection that we have already added here. You need to go to name manager and then from here, select all the cells that you have renamed or the selections to which you have given a name, and then click on delete and confirm by clicking OK. We select this, delete it, click OK, and then close it from here. Now, as soon as we close it, you can see that the formula we had applied is now showing an error here because we have deleted the name from there. Now we will talk about multiple selection. So you need to select all the data, all the cells that you want to add, for which you want to create a selection. Then you have to click on create from selection. After that, if you want to add your subjects here, or if you want to add the column on the left side, then by default, the top row is selected here. If you have any items written on the left, you can add those as well. So for now, since we don't have any data here, we will click on the top row and then click OK. Now see, as soon as we click OK, all your data has been added here. You will see that when we click in the name box here, all this data is also being shown here, and the same data is being displayed here as well. So what you have to do here is write equals to, and after writing equals to, if you want to find the total, type sum. And by clicking here, what do we want to do? We want to find out by using it in the formula, and here, English or math. Here we have English. We click on English, and after that, we close the bracket, and as soon as we press enter, you can see it shows up here. In this way, if we want to go to any selection, we will click here. For example, if we want to go to computer, computer will be selected. Similarly, if we want to go to name here, name will be selected. Similarly, if we want to go to chemistry here, you can see the chemistry column will be selected. So this was my lecture for today, in which I taught you lecture number 18 of Excel 2021. where we discussed insert function, auto-sum functions, name manager, define name, use in formulas, and create from selection. I hope you learned a lot of new things in today's lecture. If you liked the video, please like it and share it with your friends. We'll meet in the next lecture. Until then, goodbye.